Hello and welcome to my channel, Mary Bourne ND and Gardening with Granny. Welcome to my mid-April sip and chat. And of course, my sip is water. Well, the country has been experiencing quite a bit of rain, and right here in Michigan, we are too. Luckily, where I live, there isn't any flooding. Our lake is almost 2 stories away, height-wise, from us. So we don't usually have to worry about rain and flooding. However, in the entrance way to our home, it's really weird. When you live on a lake, the lakeside is your front, the street side, it gets really confusing as to what you're talking about. So I say my entranceway, which is not the lakeside. There is a garden, a fern garden, and when the rain comes hard, some of my basement will flood. So I'm little concerned, but not like some places in Michigan where they had to evacuate areas because of the rainfall and the flooding. So it's been a wonderful week or so. We've had lots of great things. Tomorrow, my husband and I will be celebrating our 63rd wedding anniversary. So who would have thought? Anyway, we're still in love. We still count on each other, and I don't know when the Lord will be taking us or who will go first, but each day we are grateful for each other. And at the end of this video, I will be showing you a video of us doing a project that we've been working on for over a month. And toward the end of it, this project needed help. So my son Brian came in and helped us with it. So that's at the end of this video. And we've been doing some gardening. My husband's not a gardener. I'm the gardener. He just is the helper for the heavy stuff. So, like if I need shoveling done or whatever, he'll do it for me. So I'm very grateful for the strength that he has. And we planted our onions. And before we planted the onions, I was watching an M.I. Gardner video, and it said instead of keeping adding more compost or bedding material or soil, turn your bed over because as the bed settles, the soil becomes more compact. And so you want to fluff it. So you turn it and fluff it. And that's what we did in one of the Vigo gardens I have that we were going to plant the onions in. And so my husband and his shovel strength turned the garden over. Then I made a ditch in it, and we have a fireplace, and ash is part of the three chemicals that you look for in a fertilizer. It's potash. And so it forms the word ash, and it is potash, and it helps with potassium. And so that's the K of the three nitrogen and phosphate. phosphorus, and potassium. So there's your three elements that you look for in a fertilizer. So if we're making it anyways and enjoying the fires that create the ash, I like to use a little bit. Now you can only use 10% because you don't want to, it alkalizes the soil. So if you're already struggling with alkaline soil, you don't really want to use ashes from a fire pit or garden. But you do want to take out the clunkers, the big chunks, because if you look on the internet, these form areas, there's so many little crooks and crannies that good bacteria can grow and it will fight bad bacteria. So I like to put a line of clunkers. Now, onions need a lot of fertilizer. So then I put fertilizer and I crunch up some leaves and put them in there too. So it has like a continuous through the summer feed of fertilizer. And then we planted the onions, just filled up the bed. I don't know how many I planted, but I think it was at least 50. So, and I did red, yellow, and white onions. Some of them were Patterson, which are storage onions. The red don't store that good, and the yellow is okay, but the Pattersons are the ones that store the most. And if I spaced them correctly, I get some good size onion bulbs, and they don't take a lot of attention when the tops grow too tall that they're actually um, afraid that you're gonna the wind will pull them out of the soil. I usually trim the tops, and I use them like green onions. Some of them I pull when they're young and use them as scallions. So, so that's that. Our last frost date is May 5th, and right now it's April 18th. So it's a while before we can actually plant things like cucumbers and tomatoes and anything, but we can plant things like ranunculus and pansies. And so I created a pot of ranunculus and pansies, and that I'm looking forward to. They're not ranunculus that I got from the flower farm. It, I don't know what I did, but somehow they rotted and died. I might have watered them too much. I don't know. The beginning ones, they sprouted really nice, but then after they just started to green up and they died. So I bought some more and they're looking really good. These are pastel, um, I think they call them picote or picotee or whatever. So you can look forward to seeing some of those in about a month. It'll take that long. And I did a little clip of my Primrose Lane that I call it. And forgive the weeding thing. I cannot get down on my hands and knees and weed. Um, I can, I bend over and I pick some weeds, but I can only do it for a short time because I don't want to hurt my back. It's not worth that. And I do have a hula hoe, but and it works for some weeds, doesn't work for all weeds. So it's gardening has started, and that's exciting. My green stalks are doing great. I have some pansies in them. I see some lettuce coming up, and I put in peas that I had soaked, yesterday, so we can look forward to that. And then I did a little bit of spinach, but my husband's not supposed to have spinach because of the oxalates in it. It's like, some things are, you got to do in moderation because otherwise you don't eat anything. You know, some people will say, this is bad for you, this is bad. It's like, and then it constantly changes. I can remember, don't eat lard, it's very bad, polyunsaturated. Now it's eat lard or cook in it. Anyway, I don't want to eat it. So that's the uptake of my week. I hope that your week has gone well and that maybe you're heavy into planting right now if you're in the south. Maybe you got to wait for the mud to go away. Uh, but we are in the season and it's coming, and pretty soon it'll be push comes to shove. So, I wish you the best for the rest of April. Look forward to May where we can really get in there and plant. And thank you very much for watching and liking the videos. I appreciate it so much. So, bye for now and have a wonderful week. material as the woven bags.